Hello there, this is Sarah from Taylor and Associates Counselling Services. This week I've been asked a number of times about some tips about how to sort of take control of our anxiety and help ourselves to cope with it a little bit better. Anxiety for me might mean something completely different for you. For me, it means that basically my head feels very full. I'm unable to cope with anything, even minor stresses on top of what happens in my normal life. The way it affects me is I get hot and sweaty. I have a feeling of discomfort or pain in my chest, or like around your lower neck, upper chest area. Some people get a little bit worried about it because they think, oh my god, am I having a heart attack or something like that. Whilst I never discovered, if you genuinely think you're having a heart attack, by all means, you need to be ringing 999 for that. But if you are aware that you're suffering quite badly with your anxiety, it's highly likely that a few breathing exercises might be able to help you. Now, there won't be a magic wand at first. It takes a lot of practice for this to actually be able to, for you to be able to use it as though it's some kind of a switch, to think to yourself, I'm feeling really anxious, okay, what do I have in the toolbox here to be able to help myself feel better? So my favourite above all else is a breathing technique. Now everybody might be able to, everybody's different, so we might be able to manage this in different timings, if you like. So for me, what I will do is I will find myself a comfortable position, drop my shoulders, just try and let the air flow in and out, bring my notice into my breath. What you'll find is when you're anxious, you tend to take very short panty type breaths, and basically you're not getting enough oxygen through your system, which is, it causes you discomfort in this region. It makes us hot and sweaty. It makes our heart race because your body feels like it's being chased. So a good way to kind of slow this down is to sort of first of all bring your attention to your breath. So if you're panting, just try little by little, sit here, close your eyes. I'm sorry I've got my eyes shut, just I'm doing it with you. Close your eyes, bring your attention to your breath, and then over time notice your body, notice the areas of tension that are in your body. You might find it here, you might find it in your shoulders, your back, even your chin, your jaw. Notice the areas where you're feeling tense, and then slowly but surely begin to think, I'll just let that drop, I'll just release that and see what happens, see how that feels. Does it feel better? If that's the case, fabulous. If you do need a little bit extra, what I would recommend is what I call belly breathing, if you like. So basically what I mean by that is when we're aware of our breathing, we're aware that it comes, in our rib cage moves as our lungs take in air and expel air, but your diaphragm is underneath there. And for me, if I want to take some nice big deep breaths to help me to relax, do that right from my belly. Push your belly out to take in as much air as you possibly can. You might feel like, especially us ladies, we're prone to walking around sucking our stomachs in. We don't want people to think we look fat or anything like that, but what I want you to do is do the proper fat belly. Push your belly out, get as much air into your lungs as you can. What you might find is when you are feeling anxious, that is difficult to do. It might feel like your lungs only have so much capacity, but be patient with yourself. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. So little by little, take 5 minutes out here or there. Just go through all of the, find yourself a comfortable position. Go through the process of identifying where in your body you're feeling tense. And then notice your breath. So for me, what I love to do when I'm feeling stressed out is I breathe it in for 6, using the big belly, using the big belly procedure, if you like. And then that fills my lungs with, the essential air that I need. And then when I reach the top, so I'll do that breath for 6, and then I'll hold it for 2 seconds. Just 2. You don't have to hold it forever so it feels uncomfortable. And then release the air fully out. Usually for me it's comfortable at about 8 seconds. And then sit at the bottom again. So it's almost like you start at the bottom. So you start with your big belly breath. So you're going right from the belly. Take as much air in as you can. Hold that for 2. Release for 8. And sit for a couple of seconds at the bottom again. And then do it all again. Keep doing that. Usually you might find you'll do it, say, 6 times. And then after that 6 times, just notice how you feel. If you're not feeling much better, keep going until you do. It's as simple as that. Basically what you're doing by taking control of your breath and noticing what's happening in your body, you're resetting your nervous system, which has been overly flooded with hormones which have ended up making you feel like you can't cope. You can take this time out as many times as you like during the day. If you're out and about and you just need 5 minutes, find a little park bench, something like that. Just sit there, go through this exercise, invest that time in yourself. And the more you practice, the more it'll become automatic. And the more it becomes automatic, then you have an opportunity to use this in your arsenal against anxiety. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a go. Let me know what you think. And do reach out if you feel like you need some extra help at this time. I hope everybody's well. I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye bye.